Hello everyone, it's Rebecca here and today I'm bringing you another video of my first impressions. I need to really work on my phrasing badly. Not giving you a good first impression for this video, am I? Hey! Hello everyone, it's Rebecca here and welcome to another video. In today's video I'm bringing you another first impressions video where I basically read a page of a couple of the books I've got on my shelf and decide if I want to keep them or not. So I will leave the link to the previous video down below because I can't really think right now, but I have a little bit of a space. It's a very small space, but there's actually quite a lot of books that I'm about to sort of go through because my first video was quite short compared to sort of what I anticipated. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 books this time, so it's an additional 2. What's 2 books gonna do? So the rule for these videos I've decided is if they've been on my shelf longer than sort of 6 months and I haven't picked them up yet, they're going on the pile to sort of read the first page of, and if I genuinely can't remember what they are, then they're going on the pile to read for sort of the first impressions. So I'll typically read the first page. So for example, spoiler alert, this is Jurassic Park. For example, this is the introduction, so I would just read that page. If it's interesting or I'm not 100% certain, I'll probably go as far as like the half page following, and then from there I have to decide, does it stay, does it go? If the back of the book sounded interesting at the time and then I read it and I realise it's not what I thought it was, it's going. Basically, you get the gist. I read a page, page and a half, maybe 2 pages at a push, and then make a snap decision there and then if I want to keep it or not. Basically on the idea that I want to try and get my TBR and my owned books down, because I have quite a lot of books that are crowding my shelves right now, and it all needs sorting really badly. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the second set of books. Before I do go away and read these books, I'm going to tell you what they are first of all, because that would be nice, wouldn't it? So I have Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, which you've seen before, Seven Eves by Neil Stephenson, Northern Lights by Philip Pullman, Apple Tree Yard by Louise Doughty, Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo, which I'm well aware has been out less than 6 months, but come on, it was in a book box that I wasn't anticipating getting the book in, so it's going on the pile. The Breakdown by B.A. Paris, Lord Cornwell's The Last Kingdom, which is the second time I've bought this book, so hopefully it stays. She by H. Rider Haggard, don't know why I've got it. And finally Uprooted by Naomi Novik. So these are the 9 books that I'm going to have a go at reading and deciding whether they're going to stay or go. So yeah, I'm going to go read a page and come back to you with my thoughts. So I've read the books and I've retreated to a seating position against my shelves because standing was starting to hurt my back because I'm a weakling. But anyway, these books compared to the first set of books that I read were a little bit harder for me to decide what was staying and what was going, mainly because of the fact that there were so many good books. So this one hasn't been as successful, personally I believe anyway, compared to the last time, but we'll see. So the first one I have here is Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, which I'm keeping. I was in 2 minds about keeping it, but I'm going to keep this one. It was very close to being sort of binned, put on the bye-bye pile, but it saved itself, so I'm going to give it one more chance before it goes, basically. Then have Seven Eves by Neil Stephenson. I knew this wasn't going to go anywhere. I don't even know why I put it on the potential pile. This isn't going to go anywhere. It's a doozy of a book and the first page is talking about the moon blowing up. I can't let that escape my clutches. It sounds unbelievable. So this one is going to stay. Hopefully I'll get to it soon, but as I said, it's a bit of a chunker, so I might need to take several years to read it. The next one I have is Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo. This one I'm not keeping, mainly because I just don't fancy it. Like, I got this in the subscription box from Illuma Crate, the same as Nixia, and for those of you who watch my videos, you know I absolutely loved Nixia. But this one I just wasn't feeling it. It was sort of like, it felt juvenile in the first page, and I know you're not really supposed to judge a book by the first page, but when you have a mountain of books that you haven't actually read on your shelves, you kind of need to. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of this one. But obviously I know that it's going to make somebody very happy if I do get rid of it to charity. next one I have is Philip Pullman's Northern Lights. I have always said that I want to read Northern Lights, but I've never had a copy, so this is staying. I read the first page and a half and actually really enjoyed it as well, so I want to see what mischief they get up to in this one. Next one I have is Apple Tree Yard by Louise Doughty. This surprised me. When I read the back of it, I wasn't anticipating what's happening in the first page to be happening. You're like, holy crap, where did that come from? So this is definitely staying, and I can't wait to see what's happening on the first page is actually happening. The next one I have is Bernard Cornwell's The Last Kingdom, and this one sadly is a no from me. I am going to give this one away, and that is mainly because of the fact that it literally says the same word about 20,000 times in the first page. So it's about Urchard, who's an English boy, and literally the first page is essentially, my name is Urchard, I am the son of Urchard, who is also the son of Urchard. And you're like, I get it, tribal clans, just, you have the same name, what the hell? Like, yeah, this one's going before I get really annoyed. The next one I have is The Breakdown by B.A. Paris. This one seems quite interesting. There was, at the beginning I was like, meh, it's going to be boring, and then there's a bit of dialogue that happens and you're like, hang on a minute, this could be very, very interesting. Why don't you want them to do that kind of thing? Why doesn't character B want character A to go a certain way home? So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to getting to this one at some point, but yeah, it seems really interesting. I also have She by H. Rider Haggard, and this one isn't staying, it's going. I don't know why I decided to keep this. I know it's a classic, and I know I should be reading more classics to broaden my knowledge and all that kind of poo-hickey, but I'm not too fussed. I read the first page and I was like, what am I reading? It just bored me, to be honest, so that's going. And finally I have Uprooted by Naomi Novik, and I'm just looking for a fairy tale retelling, and this is essentially a fairy tale retelling of Beauty and the Beast, if you couldn't tell by the beautiful cover. This one I'm keeping, obviously. The first page is actually around about a third of a page. It's not actually the full page, it starts about here, and I didn't want to put it down. In fact, I didn't put it down. I kept reading the second page, and I want to keep reading. So there we have it. I have decided to get rid of 3 of my books from this big pile of 9 books, which isn't too bad. It's still a third, so it's not as bad as it could have been. Still not great, but it's slowly bringing my TBR pile down. I'm looking forward to all of the books that I have sort of kept on my pile for now, but at the same time I'm a little bit sad to see the 3 that I've had to leave go, because they do have some sort of significance for me. But yeah, hopefully I'll come back to you with some more of these videos, because I know that Vanessa at Wonder Nest was like, I need to know what you're getting rid of, I need to know, because she's been here this afternoon. So yeah, I'm going to potentially film some more of these, but this was only like, this wasn't even half my second shelf. Like, my second shelf is that one, so there's like quite a lot of books still to sort of look into. So yeah, hopefully I'll come back to you with another video soon. But thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon, hopefully with another TBR reduction first page impression kind of thing. Look at life. I suck at the words. Bye!